Guys, can you hear my neighbors? All I heard was, "Good morning, gorgeous." That's how he greeted her. It was so cute. Hi. I don't remember what day it is of phase 3 or whatever the fuck. It's day 100,078,078. It all sucks. Okay. That just made me feel a lot of joy, which just temporarily... Come here, Ray Ray. You can't go over there, honey. Temporarily lifted my frequency, but I'm kind of low, but I'm also really okay at the same time. But it's kind of hard to explain. Well, anybody with chronic anything probably will totally understand what I'm saying. You get to a point when there hasn't been progress. Okay, you get to a point where you made progress. I guess you're kind of plateauing, but you're plateauing at still, like if this is where you need to be like level, you're here. So you're still not up there, you know what I mean? But you were like off screen, right? So now you're like here, but you're just staying here. This is base level, right? It's depressing. It's like accepting it, but it's also like I'm trying to be careful not to accept this, because this isn't normal. This isn't normal at what's happening to me, and it's happening because of an abnormal state that just is a domino effect to the other parts of my body. I don't know. I'm trying to not get discouraged. I'm doing a little bit better with that right now. I'm not as low as I have been historically, but I also don't know if I'm not partially numb. Does this make sense to anybody? What I've been eating, like I ate ice cream, I ate cookies, like I had like gluten, I made cookies. Because I just was like, fuck it, I want to eat something delicious and whatever. So now I'm off of that stuff again, but I know I definitely, gluten is a no-go for me. Dairy, I think I can have in different forms and different amounts, possibly, but barely, you know what I mean? I'm moving back into the SIBO specific kind of, like I'm trying to just keep that in mind, but to add stuff in, because it's been a long time since I've been on that. How long? Since July 11th, and it's gonna F my microbiome up if I stay on that. It's not meant to be on for long, but you gotta figure out like what you can tolerate, and then the idea is to, cure your SIBO or whatever, and then start slowly adding stuff back in. And people get effed up because the SIBO doesn't get cured, like me, like it's taking a long time. It's going to be even longer. So, and I'm not taking anything right now except for my Wellbutrin, which is antidepressant, and weed. Yay, thank God for weed. My heart is hurting. I don't know. There's a lot of grief going on. I have a lot of grief. New grief. But every time I think I'm like over a hump, and I do get over a hump. So here we go. I get over the hump, and then, oh shit, there's another one. Oh God. That's what it's like right now with grief. I don't know. I don't know when it'll be done. I don't know how deep it goes. It goes deeper than I was even aware. So yay. that all is connected to my symptoms. And my symptoms are kind of bad. Oh, they are. They're bad. So, okay, so the SIBO symptoms are so much bloating. I feel like I'm retaining water too. It's just like constant. I can't get it to go away at all. Like I can't. I do self-massage and it's really difficult. It's difficult for me because it needs something to kill it, like a poison, and my fingers aren't poison. Okay, so that's bad. But my fucking uterus, it's even lower now than it was. It's really low. It's so low that I don't even feel my bladder anymore because I think the uterus blocked the bladder. Do you know what I'm saying? I have to call today to go back in and be seen by him for to get swabs for BV and yeast and to get refitted for a pessary to still try and see. And now when he sees where it is now, I have a feeling he's going to be like, we need to do this surgery like now. I don't know, because he's laparoscopic, and I don't know if I talked about this, but I don't know if I'm a candidate for laparoscopic surgery because they have to go in through your belly button. It's my belly button, but when I had abdominal surgery, they had to put it back on. And I have no feeling for this whole section still, and it was 2 years ago because of the nerve damage. And then they had cut through you in different parts of your abdomen. I don't think my muscles and nerves can handle that. So it would need to be vaginally done, which you can do. But I don't know if he does it. And I don't think his colleague does it vaginally either. I think they both do laparoscopic. So that would mean a whole other Uruguayan, which if this women's first clinic comes through, then yes, yes. But if not, I don't know. This is the thought I just had. Gosh, that's a lot to think about. And it's already a lot to think about just the food part of like figuring out the food in a day, what to eat, and like have it be varied too, and cook it, and all these things that are so challenging. It's so challenging for me to do. I can do certain things good, and then but something else has to fall off, kind of. You know what I mean? A little. When there's multiple things I'm working on at once. I don't know. That's why I think Libras are really good, meant to be reflections, because if I had something else consistently in my face mirroring the next level up, I could swing into it quicker and I wouldn't drain from it. I would go up. Do you know what I mean? But the way that my energy is, it has to focus, because I guess you know what it is too. It's because I don't have an energy here, a partner to hold protective space for me while I'm being wide open and regenerating and feeling and all those things. Do you know what I mean? And like cooking or whatever I'm doing, that is that too, to a less degree. But anything that it's like a life skill, I don't know, because art is different, but I get in that too, but in a different way. Art, I don't have to put so much attention to focus, where like cooking, I have to be detail oriented. That's what's really difficult for me, which makes sense because of how much energy how much stimuli I take in, which makes sense about all the problems in my gut microbiome, because that's the other brain. So I listened to this really crazy tarot reading from this reader named Awakening to Spirit. Cindy is her name. She's in Canada. I've never met her or anything. She's really, really great. And I was listening to the Cancer reading because that's my moon and rising, and I had to listen to it too. I'm still listening to it again because it's so intense, and it was super long, and it was so intense, and I was like, whoa, why did I just bring that up? I remember, because it talked about clearing my sacral and my root chakras. That is where the obstacles are. And I was like, and she talked about surgery too. And I was just like, it's literally where those two chakras spaces are where all my organs and issues are. I don't know, that makes me get another type of depression because I'm still in this house. It's my house and I own this house, but I'm selling my house at the end of the year. So it doesn't make sense to like redo it in any way. And I have thought about rearranging the furniture, but now I can't even move it myself. I can't move anything. I can't even fucking push shit right now. Feel me? My uterus is like... No. And I like this house, but I always planned that if I were still here for the rest of my life, it would be okay. But once the kids all left, which they did now for like a year, it's been without any kids here, I would do a lot of changes to it because it's really dark. I mean, it's raining today, but it's just dark. It's like, there's different things. And so staying here it's like draining. It drains me, you know what I mean? On top of everything else. Why did I bring this up? Fuck. I really don't remember, and I am high right now, as you can't tell. I'm also because I can be high all the time and not be like this, but I'm in a state where I let myself go in the flow state more. And so that's why this is, because I'm more in the flow state, because I have to be right now because the stress level is so high. So I don't remember I was bringing up about still living here and how that was depressing, and I don't remember what I was connecting that to. But honestly, even before I was high this morning, like, my short-term memory is shit. I mean, like, seconds. We're seconds away from each other. I really am like, what? What was I doing? Is it the ADHD? Is it the brain fog from SIBO? Is it the brain fog from menopause? Am I just brain foggy? Is it the weed? Is it all of it? When does it become a worry? I don't know. All right, I'm gonna go work out. Today is a non-walk day, and it's beautifully rainy, and it's just super cozy, and I'm gonna do a bunch of stretchy things and some lifty things. Back and biceps today. And then and abs, but different kind, okay, of exercise style. All right, yeah, awesome. Oh, they're calling me, bye. Dude, that was my Eurogyne calling, well, not him, but the office calling me to schedule an appointment. Sorry, go in there on Thursday, so there's that. So Thursday, oh, well, tomorrow I have biofeedback, so that'll be some kind of update. Because you only do 3 of those, and then if they don't work, then they start talking about other things to do, which is like shots or something. I don't know. I hope it's not Botox in my fucking rectum, because I know it sounds insane, right? But I read loosely like about that, and I just stopped because I was like, I don't want to, because that like fucks up totally SIBO. It causes SIBO, and it aggravates SIBO somehow. I don't know, but I guess because it's in there. I don't know, but I know that there's a connection. So I was like, no, please don't let that. So he'll tell me tomorrow, I guess, where he thinks we're leaning toward. And then Thursday I'll see Eurogyne, so I'll know more surgery-wise and stuff. Okay, all right, so goodbye for now. Ciao, ciao.